Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. Sunshine Shoulders is a channel geared toward the new man and woman who's never been to the Philippines before, was contemplating making a visit here for a slow vacation or to rejuvenate. My 11 years of being affiliated with the Philippines doesn't make me an expert, but it does give me a unique perspective. I'd like to share that with the new man and woman, or anyone really, if it can make your trip here more enjoyable and above all things more safer. I'm boots on the ground. I'm in the center of all this, and it's for your benefit. I'm not along the edges like a lot of these other vloggers that you see on YouTube talking about the Philippines, living in these fancy towers in Manila and Cebu. I live among the locals, and I'm always going to give you the nitty gritty. And that's simply what I'm seeing, what I'm living, and what I'm experiencing. I'm never going to sugarcoat that, and it's not going to start today. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Enjoy my video. Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. Good morning to my subscribers in the Philippines. Good evening to my subscribers in America and beyond. And I always like to give a special welcome to my new viewers and subscribers. I'm so glad you found me, no matter how you found me. So welcome. Today, I just want to talk about how to thrive in the Philippines versus just surviving. See, what I've learned over my 11 years of being here on and off is there's guys who thrive over here, expats, men and women, and then there's others who just survive off the seat of their pants. And it just depends on which one you want to be, but I've got some tips that I've learned and that I've learned from other people that will help make your stay here better. See, once you've decided, hey, look, I'm coming over there no matter what anybody says, my friends and family try to discourage me, I'm coming, so what can I do? And see, most of the good guys, they do all this stuff already, but some of us, we don't, okay? Because remember, my vlogs I'm coming to you from a place of brotherhood, from support, you know. We have to look out for our best interests, ladies and gentlemen, generally as foreigners, specifically as Americans, okay? Because nobody else is going to look out for our best interest, all right? And this is part of that. So the first thing to do if you want to thrive over here and not just survive is to prepare. Be prepared to come over here. Read the Philippine handbook. Know what to expect when you get over here. What the weather's like. Where you going to live. What language are they speaking over there? You know, what about the mosquitoes? Do I need any vaccinations when I get over there? What about my visa? What type of visa am I going to need? How long is it good for? How much does it cost? See, the better we prepare, the better, the easier these other 4 steps is going to be. See, that's why I put preparation number 1. What's my plan when I get there? See, you can't just sit around over here, guys. All right? You're going to have to plan on doing something when you get here. So, number 1 is prepare. Be prepared. Number 2 is, because you're so prepared, it's going to make number 2 easier, because you're going to have to adjust, you have to adapt, and you have to adapt fast. And the ones who make it over here, who thrive over here, they're quick to adapt to the new surroundings, to the new country, because they prepared. See, they already know it's going to be hot over here. So hey, if I want to get outside, go to the store, go to the market, I'm going to have to do that earlier. If I want to walk, I'm probably going to have to walk in the evening. A lot of the foods that I like, that I eat in my home country, they're not available in the Philippines, so I'm going to have to adjust my diet. See, I'm a Southern Baptist, you may say, and I don't have any Southern Baptist churches over here, so I'm just going to go to a regular Protestant church, or I may have to go to the Catholic Mass. But you got to adjust your lifestyle, okay? You may have to trade in that big Harley Davidson motorcycle for one of these little Honda scooters over here, you know, because it's better fit for the road over here. See, so you're gonna have to adapt. You got to, learn to speak Taglish or Visayan or Ilocan, wherever you go, because you've already prepared. You already know what they're speaking when you get there. So you got to adjust, guys. You got to adapt. And the better and the quicker you adapt, better your experience here is going to be. Number 3 is you got to be all in. Okay, the ones who thrive over here, the ones I've talked to, they're all in. There's no unfinished business at home. They don't have one foot in the Philippines and one foot in America. Okay, if you got like me, see, in July 2009, I was going through a divorce. So I'm over here, I'm worried about my divorce. I can't really relax and enjoy the Philippines and all that it's worth over here. Because I'm wondering, well, when is my next court date? And then once I found out what it was, I have to fly all the way back. Man, that's a long way back to America, to Chicago, and then I go from Chicago to Louisville, Kentucky. See, it's going to divide your thoughts, guys. You're not going to be able to relax. You're not going to be able to really function and focus all your efforts, energies, and everything that you're going to need to thrive over here. So take care of all your unfinished business, see. You can't live one foot over here and one foot over there. The ones who really thrived over here, they're all in over here, guys. If that means selling your house or getting a renter into your house, then do that. You got any court dates, child support, whatever it is. Making sure that you fill out for your Medicare and your Social Security and all that before you leave. Do all of that before you get over here. Be all in. So you can focus everything over here when you're in the Philippines, okay? Number 4 is you got to get busy when you get over here. See, I said a little bit about that. See, the guy who prepares, he knows he's got to have a plan when he gets over here. He can't just sit on the bar stool all day and complain about the state of the Philippines, complain about the state of the world. You can't do it. So you got to be busy. And the guys over here like me, see, we know what to do now. We've got a routine. You may have a garden. One of my subscribers, Barry in the PI, go to his channel and see that beautiful garden that he has, man. I mean, it's unbelievable. Some guys like me, man, I like to work out and I get outside and I like to walk around and, I'm adventurous. I like to go to different parts of the Philippines, pre-pandemic and once this is over with. But you got to get busy. You got to get involved in the community. Volunteer. Do something. Get on your motor scooter and go up in the mountains here. Don Salvador Mountains, find a hobby. You're going to have to do something, guys. So be a busybody. Number 7 is you got to have a budget. I mean, not number 7, sorry, number 5. I'm looking at the timer on my phone. But number 5, and this is last and certainly not least, is you got to establish a budget. And I know I put that number 5 because most of us have an idea that we're going to have to establish a budget over here. But what's important about that, it has to be a strict budget. And you have to stay with that budget. Remember, you're 8,000 miles from home. Anything can happen, and most of the time, it will. See? So you want to establish a budget because the cost of living over here, guys, is really, really cheap. Your lifestyle is going to determine really your budget. Some people pay a sin tax, and there's nothing against that. I'm not against that. You smoke, you drink, you may chase the ladies out in the bars and stuff like that. That's fine, but work that into your budget because I'm going to tell you something. See, here's the rule of thought, like I told you before. Most people think that, well, if I just have enough money, that's all I need. That's going to supersede everything else, and that's all I need is just enough money. No, the number one reason that people go back to their home countries, that expats pack it in and leave, is they're bored. They're bored to death. Boredom. Number 2 is money. See? Okay? So get that budget. Put you something. If you can put $100, $150, $200 a month away, the better. Okay? Because you're going to need that money if an emergency happens. You may need to buy that throwaway ticket on that visa run you're going to have to make. If you're an American, every 3 years. Okay? Get the budget, man, and stick with it. That's very, very important. Okay? So, and you notice something. There's nothing about romance in here. There's nothing about finding a man or woman or somebody to be with because, see, you're grown men and women. I can't tell you what to do as far as that's concerned. I can advise you, but this is There's no woman, there's no man involved here, there's no romance here, because one thing I know for sure is this. When you fall in love over here, or when you become involved with somebody over here, it puts all of this stuff in disarray right here. See, you'll be ready to throw it all out the window, see? That's why it's best to focus in on this first. You know, then let the romance be a consequence, because once you get tied in here, I don't care. You know, it's like the three little pigs. Remember, be the little pig who built his house with brick and with stone and on solid ground. So when the wolf comes along, tries to blow it down, it won't blow down, guys. But most of us, when we get over here, we're like the little pig. We build our houses with straw, okay? Don't be that pig, okay? So, number one, prepare. Read the Philippine handbook. Learn as much as you can about this place. Where you're going to live, the visa, the vaccines, the language, mosquitoes, are there typhoons there? The better you prepare, the easier the other four is going to be. Number two, adapt and adapt quickly. Okay, your budget, the temperatures over here, the language is over here. Okay, that big Harley Davidson you got now, that big Cadillac you driving, it may not work over here. You may have to downsize that. Okay, as a matter of fact, you may have to downsize your whole lifestyle to adapt and fit in over here. You understand? I don't think you want to walk around the Philippines with three-piece suits on, guys. It's 100 degrees most of the time over here in the summertime. Okay. Number three, be all in. Take care of your business, your unfinished business at home. Don't bring it over here with you, because I'm going to tell you, you're going to worry. You're going to be anxious about it. It's going to divide your thoughts. You're not going to be able to relax over here and enjoy all that the Philippines has to enjoy. Get your divorce final. Pay your child support up. Whatever court dates you got. Sell your house or get it rented out. Whatever you do, when you get over here, be all in. Number four is get busy. You can't sit on a bar stool all day and complain about the state of the world and the state of the Philippines. Find something to do over here. Work out. Get a garden. Join the motorcycle club. Volunteer. Join the church. Get involved in the community. But you're going to have to do something, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? And last and certainly not least is establish a budget and stick to the budget. All right? Because that's the number two reason why we have to pack it up and go home. Number one is boredom. We're bored to death when we get over here. After that honeymoon period is over with, that 3 to 6 months, then you sitting over here with your thumbs, twiddling your thumbs because you don't know what to do. You didn't plan. You didn't prepare. See? Number one, prepare. It's going to do all the rest of it. Stick to that budget. Put some money to the side every month. I don't care if it's $50, $25. Put something up because you're going to need it. The best laid plans go wrong. And they always go wrong over here. Especially when you mix in romance before you get all of this established. See, establish this first. Then bring the woman here. Be like the little pig who built his house out of brick and mortar on solid ground. When the wolf comes, because it's coming. He can't blow your door down. But most of us, because we don't prepare, we don't adapt, we got unfinished business over there, we get over here and get lazy, and then we spend money like it's crazy. We build our house like the other little pig with straw. And it's easy to be blown down, and guess what? We're done. We're back at home, back at the job, greeting people at Walmart or whatever it is, working for the janitorial place. We don't want that, guys. We got to come together. That's what my vlogs is going to do. I want you to thrive over here, not just survive. All right? So thank you so much for stopping by. If you're in America, it's getting late. Before you let your head hit the pillow, please find somebody to help. If you're on one of them late grocery runs or beer runs and drug runs, because some of you guys smoke weed out there, and I'm not against that. And you see somebody out in the street, buy them something to eat. Buy them something to drink. Give them a couple of dollars. If you're in the Philippines, it's about 7:30 a.m., man. We got the whole rest of the day to find somebody to help. Please find somebody to help. The pandemic is creating havoc over here in the Philippines. So it's very, very important that we help people, okay? Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. We help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, be COVID-free, and I'll see you next time.